latest update on Hurricane Ian.
We're continuing our breaking news coverage of Hurricane Ian.
Let's talk Hurricane Ian. We've got tropical storm watches in effect along the coast, essentially, of the First Coast. Ian strengthening now to a major Category 3 hurricane overnight.
So it is Monday, September 26th. It is 11:36 Eastern time right now. I'm on day 3 of my Royal Caribbean cruise. We've had so much fun so far. Tonight was fancy formal night. We got all dressed up. We decided to go to the show. And after the show, the cruise director comes up and is like, hey, there's a hurricane heading to Florida. So we might not be able to go back home on the day that we're supposed to be back home. And I looked to Paige and I'm like, I'm sorry, what? We're supposed to go to Haiti first and then to Coco Cay. We went to Coco Cay the second day. So we're going to Haiti tomorrow. It looks like it's supposed to hit the day we're supposed to get back. We're supposed to like see friends and colleagues and stuff when we get to Florida. Don't know if that's happening. We have no idea what's gonna happen. We have no way of like contacting anyone in the real world unless we like buy the internet package, which we might have to consider. So I'm just gonna start recording information and let people know what's going on, and I'm gonna record our day in Haiti tomorrow and we'll go from there. So stay tuned. Good morning. It is 8:50 on Tuesday the 27th. We are in Haiti. It is sunny outside. It looks like a perfectly fun, normal day. I'm gonna go get myself some breakfast and then we're gonna head out for our adventure.
Bearing down on western Cuba. Up next, Florida.
We have learned that the captain of the port, which has the ultimate authority on behalf of the United States Coast Guard, have decided the port will remain closed until at least midday on Friday, September 30th. Again, due to forecasted adverse weather conditions in Port Canaveral, the captain of the port have made the unfortunate decision to close the port in Port Canaveral starting midnight tonight, and it will remain closed until at least midday on Friday.
So the captain just announced that we're not getting in until at least midday Friday now. So we're now have a full day and a half extension for our cruise. Our flight isn't until Monday, so it's not going to affect our flight. It is going to affect our Airbnb and our car rental though. So we'll have to figure that out. I'm hoping that they'll at least give us like complimentary phone calls or something so we can at least try and contact people. At this point, we're just cruising for the next couple days. We now have 2 more sea days before we get back home, so let's at least enjoy ourselves and enjoy our extended vacation.
It's a massive storm. It made landfall as a Category 4 hurricane. It's one of the largest and most powerful storms to slam into the United States in recent memory.
All right, so we just got back from breakfast. We have our letter here from Royal Caribbean. It says, "Dear guest, we've been closely monitoring inclement weather along our planned return to Port Canaveral. Due to Port Canaveral's expected closure Wednesday through Friday morning, our return has been extended by 1 day. As a result, you'll get to spend an extra day on board with us!" Exclamation point. Because they're thrilled that they have to give us an extra free day. So today is Wednesday, September 28th. It's 6:05 right now. We have been told that we're docking on Friday in the afternoon. Just made a whole bunch of phone calls home. They did allow us to call people They also gave us 45 minutes free internet, although none of it worked. Worked for all of 5 seconds, so we just called everybody. We spent most of the day inside today, watched the ice show, did some Harry Potter trivia, just kind of hung out. The sun was really hot. We did go down the water slides today, which I was really, really excited about. But you know, most of it, we just hung out inside. The sun was really hot. We're tired of being in the sun, so we just kind of had a relaxing day. We came on this vacation with friends, and now we have an extra day and a half with them. Like, oh darn, we're super bummed.
Therefore, we have moved our arrival to Port Canaveral to Saturday morning to enhance the possibility, and we don't have to make any additional changes. A letter containing additional information will be distributed to your stateroom tomorrow morning.
It's Thursday, September 29th. We're eating lunch because we missed breakfast, and we woke up to us cruising full speed ahead. Apparently there's a crew member who needs to be airlifted off of the ship for medical emergencies.
We are currently preparing for a medevac of one of our dear crew members that require urgent shoreside medical attention.
Last night was a party night, but we made it out alive for the most part. The last news we heard is we're getting in Saturday now. That's where we are now. I'm going to continue to try to eat my brunch meal of carbs, and then we'll see what today brings.
The worst of Ian's wrath is behind us, but it is making its way toward the eastern side of Florida. NBC's Blaine Alexander is in Orlando. It's been downgraded to a tropical storm there, but a lot of folks hunkered down in the city's theme parks.
It is Thursday, September 29th. We sailed by Cuba today because we had somebody airlifted off the ship, medical emergency kind of situation. We're now kind of just sitting outside of Miami. As of right now, we're docking Saturday morning, so we still have a whole another day out at sea. I'm definitely starting to get a little bit of cabin fever. We didn't do much today. I played basketball this morning, and then we kind of just slept out on the deck all day. We were supposed to be docked this morning, so supposed to be docked this morning, meeting up with people later this afternoon, and that's obviously I'm in the middle of the ocean. We were already like getting low energy yesterday, and so I mean, we're still having fun, we're still making the most of it. It's just I'm glad that we only have one more day. All right, so it's Friday, September 30th. We slept in today. We plan on just hanging out, chilling again today. Right now, we have blue waves, blue skies, a little bit of clouds. This morning, the captain did announce that we're slowly moving towards Port Canaveral.
In order to avoid additional delays returning to Port Canaveral, we have made arrangements to be at the Seaboy and embark the pilot 1 minute past midnight and enter the port ahead of any other traffic.
And we should be docking tomorrow. The port is open and they're doing their inspections now. So as of right now, we should be docking at 7 tomorrow morning with debarkation beginning at 8. So I'm ready. I think the extra days have definitely brought on cabin fever for a lot of people. The guest services line just keeps getting longer and longer. It's interesting to like see what's going on around us and like how it's affecting other people. Shay was able to get a flight, but it was for Sunday, so he's going to be sleeping in the airport. I think if we had prepared for a 7-8 day cruise, it would have been better, but like I was ready to get off the boat yesterday, so we had plans to like meet up with people in Florida, and we're flying home tomorrow now because Ian kind of just messed everything up. So we'll keep you posted. We'll just we'll have a fun day. We've been going like 40 miles an hour. We've been rocking back and forth all day. I had to go get some Dramamine. definitely started feeling a bit nauseous. We are like flying. The captain definitely wants to get us in like at midnight, so it's you can see how rocky we are. We've had like pools overflowing, turning into wave pools, so hopefully this Dramamine kicks in pretty quick. So it's like 8:10 on Friday, September 30th. We've been moving so fast all day. I think we were averaging 40 miles an hour. They were handing out like complimentary Dramamine. There were like puke bags on the staircase. It was a rough day, especially for me. Everyone's ready to get off the ship, definitely. I think everyone was excited about extra vacation, and then maybe a day in, everyone was like, okay, I'm kind of over it. We have no idea what we're coming home to. According to the Weather Channel on TV, there's like destruction everywhere. So we have no idea what we're coming home to. So I think there's just going to be a lot of chaos when we return. But, you know, we're still on the ship. We're going to try and enjoy the rest of our night, not get sick. I think it's going to be an early night because we have an early morning. We're debarking really early. I think we have to be off the ship by 9. So,
Well, Disney World is starting phased reopening today following Ian's flooding. That's surprising.
And I want to show you some before and after photos of Sanibel Island. Now, the before photos on the left of the screen you're seeing there, that's the before. And then the scenes of destruction, utter destruction on the right. Buildings that are still standing, well, now they're hulking wrecks. But many homes are completely destroyed.
It is currently 7:52 on Saturday, October 1st. We are now back in port, as you can see, waiting to debark. I mean, it doesn't look like a hurricane came through, although I will be honest, I've never lived through a hurricane, so I don't know what that would normally look like. I have a feeling that once we start traveling, we'll probably see some of the effects Hurricane Ian had on Florida. It's a sunny day, it's calm, it feels nice outside. I think today's gonna be a very interesting day, so I'm gonna make sure I'm documenting our travels to the airport and at the airport and what's going on and whatnot, so. Currently hanging out at Starbucks. A lot of people here hanging out, working. Heard somebody say that their street was flooded, can't drive through it. I mean, it's a gorgeous day. We have just landed in Houston.
Finally.
The flight was completely full. The security was like an hour and a half, 2 hours for normal security. Thankfully, we had TSA pre-check. We had friends who had to get into security like 2 hours before their flight. So it was pretty crazy.
We have one friend sleeping in the airport.
We have one friend sleeping in the airport because they couldn't get a flight until tomorrow. So hopefully he gets home safely. But until then, we're home. We're heading to our dog. This whole trip has been kind of crazy, but it's finally coming to an end.